Hi YouTubers and gamers, and I'm back, and today is quite unusual for me. I've been tagged by Chris Miller. Hi Chris. I'm going to leave a link to his channel in the description below. Chris has a great channel. He does lots of video pickups, reviews some games, and also he does some sort of cleaning of consoles and all sorts of things. So he gives lots of useful tips and stuff. So Chris is, he's a dude from the States, and so here's to you. So the tag question was, what are my go-to games in terms of games that I like to relax to? And I've been racking my brains a little bit about working out which ones they are, because there's quite a few games I enjoy, and basically I've got a few categories of games that I like to go to really. And the first one is what I call creativity, and this is particularly ones I like to do with my daughter Caitlin. Now, Caitlin, you going to say hello to the camera? Hang on. Hello.
Hello.
Alright, okay. Basically, Caitlin's been quite busy over our summer holidays, not just out and about doing things with her cousins and family, but also indoors on rainy days playing Minecraft. And as you know, anyone who's played Minecraft, it's basically fantastic. It's like Lego without limitations of actually owning the bricks. And we always play the sort of the easy peasy creativity mode on peaceful level.
And I do videos of it.
Yeah, you do videos of it too, but we like the creativity mode because you've got unlimited access to all the materials. You can easily use other texture packs, and you can create whatever you want. And Caitlin's probably got about 7 or 8 worlds you've been.
7 or 8.
Yes, lots of worlds you've been creating, and one world that we've been doing bits together is this one, isn't it, Caitlin? And I'm going.
It's the 3rd world. This one is.
This is a 3rd world. And we've been quite busy, and we've done all sorts, haven't we, Caitlin? You've built lots of things. I've actually spent a few hours creating a replica of our actual house. And so I don't know if you're going to see it on the camera or not. Let me have a go. Okay, here's a little tour of our house. Basically, I've done it. It's basically just a 2-bedroom and terrace house, really, more than anything else, really. But we've done a little moat round it. Not that I actually have a moat round our house, but for the purpose of this game, we've built a moat with some lily pads.
And a duck in it.
And a duck in it. And this is the front of our house. So there's our address, 588 London Road. The front of the house, and you go in the hallway. There's we've got our red fridge, and we go through to our kitchen. A little bit different to a real thing, but not too much.
Do it slowly.
And this is a lounge area. This is where I'm standing now, so this is where our telly would be. And this is where I would usually sit to do our videos. And in here
is a game room, of course.
Is my game room. Why there's a door there, I don't know why you put a door there, Caitlin. Let's get rid of that. I didn't put a door there.
Yes, you did.
Right, this is my game room with all the games. And in the garden we've got a little potted area, plants, storage shed, and a bit of area with decking and some chairs and stuff. That's the outside of our house. There's a side access to the front of the house.
Let's destroy that bit.
Okay, get through there. And let's go back in again. And shall we have a quick look upstairs, Caitlin? Alright, let's go upstairs. It's amazing how long it actually takes to build something, because you've got to think about, layers for floors and ceilings, so you've got, room to move, and getting the scale right is pretty difficult as well.
I've done the inside.
So this is a bathroom. Imagine that's the toilet. Sink. And this is Caitlin's bedroom.
They have no toilets in Minecraft. You've got to make one.
Yeah, I wonder why there's no toilets. And master bedroom. See out in the garden. And if we go up here, actually got our loft, or attic you might call them in the States, I don't know. And yeah, this one is got more space than ours. Ours is packed, isn't it, Caitlin? And there's a few more cobwebs in this one. So this is our little Minecraft house, And so, you know, we like playing Minecraft because it's great to relax to. It's very creative and addictive.
But
and
sometimes for other people it's dizzy.
yeah, you'd be moved too fast. And basically, it's a lot of fun. Really, it's worth going and giving it a go. If you ever play Minecraft, just give it a go. And you know, it really is. You know, it's nice, relaxing. The music's very chill out, and you know, it's pretty much unlimited what you can do in it. Just about really. So let's go on to our next game. Hi, and back to the second category, which what I call is, again, it's a family activity which I can play with my daughter and wife, and it's a dancing game, Dance Central. Dance Central 1 is probably my favourite, even though you can't do two-player at the same time, you have to take turns doing two-player, but that's no biggie. Well, Dance Central 2 and 3 you can do two-player at the same time, but to be perfectly honest, I'm quite happy doing a single one and taking turns, really. Yeah, I know. What's good about Dance Central is that the music's very good and it takes advantage of Kinect. And the dancing games and the sports games are pretty much the best games for the Kinect. They actually do work. Although on occasion, sometimes with small children, the Kinect can have problems recognising them. But now my daughter is a bit bigger and so forth, you know, that she can be recognised, and she does like to enjoy dancing, don't we, Caitlin? And one of our favourite games or songs is Poker Face. Yeah? Yes, it is. So I'm going to show Caitlin, Caitlin, it is honest, Caitlin to give a demonstration of dancing to Poker Face. Yep, so you get the idea anyway. So this is the animation style is pretty good. It's much better than the Just Dance games. They actually made a proper effort really to replicate dancers and stuff, as opposed to just using some sort of colourful silhouette, which is what Just Dance does. But no, it's good fun for all the family, and especially once you had a few beers, I reckon. Okay, so that gives you an idea of this game. That's it, Caitlin. Well done. Hi, I'm back again, and this time we are looking at another category which will be my what I call point and click games. The most contemporary and probably one of the best point and click games, essentially, even though it's not a PC game, although it was brought out on a PC originally, was the Walking Dead series. And to be honest, any game by Telltale, whether it's Back to the Future or the newer The Wolf Amongst Us, is great. There's also another game I think on Jurassic Park which is exclusive to NTSC and on the Xbox 360, which I've probably got to pick up at some point, even though I probably won't be able to play it on my Xbox. But anyway, the Telltale games are superb in terms of their storytelling, because they're point and click essentially. Even though you do move the characters and you point over to things, it's a much slower pace of game. And it's much more relaxing in most cases. Often there are a few shocks and surprises that come out of nowhere, but still that's part of the drama. And essentially, if you haven't played any of these, you don't have to be a fan of The Walking Dead. You don't have to be a fan of Back to the Future or fairy tales. Essentially, although it does help. But basically, I would say is just give the games a go, and you'll probably enjoy them all the same. And your decisions that you make can make slight differences throughout what happens during the game, but ultimately you won't change the final ending. I don't think so. With the copy I've got here, The Walking Dead, which is a Game of Year edition, it has the extra 400 days, which is like additional DLC for the first game. There's Walking Dead Season 2, which I've also have on the PS2, and that's not quite as good as this first one, but basically with The Walking Dead, it's really classy storytelling, and basically you just go around trying to survive, and while you do that, make moral decisions. Sometimes that can affect people's lives, and on occasion you may kill the odd zombie. So overall, it's quite a good game to play. Okay, moving on to my next category, which is role-playing games. And if you have a PS3 and you download or play a lot of role-playing games, you probably experience this, the inevitable update. Now, the biggest role-playing game ever, or probably certainly within the past few years in my opinion, and my favourite role-playing game, which I love going back to, would have to be The Elder Scrolls Skyrim. Now, I play it on a PS3. There was admittedly some bugs to begin with, reportedly, but I never experienced any problems myself. And there's probably a few glitches, but then again, it's such a huge game. You know, you can either go around exploring the whole world, doing little submissions or whatever else, or you can sit to a main plot and the main storyline, which is pretty much what I did more than anything else, really. But once I've done that, and you put in however many hours it was, I think it must have been about 30 or 40 hours in my case, you're free to carry on building up your character and you know, buy homes and properties and do bits and bobs, which I did do towards the end. Not only is the world is beautiful, but the music is fantastic. It's very immersive. It's a very catchy music, and it's a game that you can, when you're exploring, on one hand you're sort of relaxing and chilling, and then all of a sudden you get attacked by something and you go back into adrenaline mode, fighting and so forth. It's a blast, Skyrim, and shall we see a little tiny bit of footage? Here we are. Anyone who knows Skyrim will know this music, the old, I don't know, monks or warriors chanting. Quite superb, really. Okay, shall we continue? Continue from last save. Let's see what happens now. Yeah, during the saves they'll show tips, and you're able to move the object around and look around it and zoom in and all sorts of things. So it's about old school games, isn't it? When they give you tips during the savings or loading stages. No doubt it's inevitable that they'll bring us out on the PS4 at some point, although they're plugging Elder Scrolls Online. So here we are, here I am. Hello, I look nice and friendly, don't I? And there's my follower. Hello, dude.
Ready to get going?
Let's see, can you help train me to be a better? I need to trade. It's time for us to part ways. No, I don't think I'm doing those yet.
I'll just be here then.
Right, you'd just be there then, that's good. So this is my little, humble little house. There's the kitchen. And upstairs, bedroom. So let's get this. I've got one follower, but I've got one bed with 2 pillows. We're a bit like Morecambe and Wise, we're just very friendly. Nothing gay about it at all, trust me. And then shall we go out and explore Whiterun? Okay, and I'm back, and my next category is going to be looking at retro. Okay, most retro games, in my opinion, are by definition quite difficult and hard, and so they're not necessarily most games for me to relax to. However, an exception to that would obviously have to be Galaga. I'm a massive Galaga and Galaxian fan. I'm not particularly great or anything, but I do enjoy it. And one of the more interesting games is actually showing on demo in the background, and that is Galaga Legions, which I believe came out, was it 1998 or 2008? Something like that. Quite a more recent game. I think it was 2008 actually, on the Xbox Live, and you can get it part of a Namco Museum Virtual Arcade. And again, it's a classic space shooter that is extremely trippy. Shall we take a closer look, shall we? Yeah, Galaga Legions actually came out in 2008. So let's have a closer look. I think this is a game that if you play late at night with all the lights turned off apart from the TV and perhaps had a few drinks, and you can probably have quite a good time playing this. Okay, let's go for single player. Okay. Yeah, let's go for that. I've got it on auto fire, which is probably just as well. But as you can see, it is so much going on. It's somewhat, I guess it's sort of inspired by the Japanese bullet hell games. Uh, okay. But it's, you know, it's amazing, this game is. I think I would say this game is probably a hidden gem because most people probably don't know much about it, and unless you actually own this compilation, this Namco Virtual Arcade, it's totally worth picking up, and it's on the Xbox. So I don't know if it's a cheap game, but I imagine it would be now. But certainly you might be able to download it from the Xbox Marketplace, I suppose. But yeah, it's pretty amazing game. It's, you know, pretty trippy, as I would say. So I just deliberately get killed. Okay, so you get the idea anyway. Okay, and now finally to my last category, which was what I call my bullet hell shooters. Now, Chris, I did ask me to see if I could think of some Power exclusive games, and I did think of one, and this is what called Dodonpachi Resurrection Deluxe Edition. As far as I'm aware, this is exclusive to Japan and Europe. I think you may have been able to get this on the Android marketplace in America, but not in a physical format. And this is published by Rising Star Games. Now, it's developed by Cave, but Rising Star have a good reputation of identifying games in Japan and then publishing them and bringing them over here. Now, for anyone who is interested in their bullet hell games, you probably know the other two which I'm referring to, which you can pick up in the States quite easily. They are very good as well. You have your Death Smile Deluxe Edition, extremely bizarre and wacky, and one of my favourites as well, Aikai Katana, which I think stands for Blood Katana or Blood Sword. This one is superb. I guess my 9 out of 10, I would say. This one 8 out of 10, and this one probably 8 out of 10 as well with Dodonpachi. But this is a Power exclusive. And with your bullet hell games, it's pretty much just mad shooting really. It's top down. This one is somewhat side to side, but this one's top down, a bit like the old classic Capcom 1941 or 1942 games. So by all means, shall we take a look? It's loads of fun. Okay, let's get playing. As you can tell, you don't actually have the entire screen. It's obviously set up for an arcade, which is arranged like this. You do have options to change as well. Yes. Okay, and start. Not quite sure what they're saying. I don't speak Japanese. it's pretty much manic. I can't see how you can avoid not getting hit sometimes playing these games, but it's very immersive, colourful, and yeah, it's very good eye candy, this game. And you do get like pretty much infinite continues as well, which is just as well really, because sometimes that's the only way to complete some of these games unless you're really good, which I don't confess to be. But yeah, it's pretty much mindless fun, this is. Must be the boss level now. Okay. Yeah, as you can see, you're sort of thinking, what is the actual pickups and what's the actual lasers or missiles? Sometimes it's a little bit confusing on this. You go towards something, you think it's a pickup or a goodie or a bomb or something, and it could be just, well, it could be an upgrade or it could be just something else that you don't want. But anyway, you get the idea. Okay guys, so that's pretty much my go-to games. Literally, I find it difficult just sticking to these. I've got such a huge back catalogue of games to play. I try to get through those more than anything else really when I do have a chance. But saying that, these other games, I do like, dabbling into and dipping into when I get time. Especially if it's, it's another opportunity to play, games with my daughter. So there we go. I'm going to give go tag someone else, Owen on Libosu77. His channel is pretty good. He's a bit of a diamond geezer, old Owen. He does movie reviews. He talks about DVDs he's seen or picked up. He has a GoPro camera which he's sort of experimenting with, and is starting to do some out and about videos which he's getting into, and he also talks about his collections. He's got a rather eclectic but highly high quality, I would say, very good quality titles of games, and with a huge PS1 collection and other games. So by all means check his channel out, and again, thanks again to Chris for tagging us in the first place. If you're interested, by all means check out my other videos. I do quite a few collection videos and pickup videos as well. So thanks for watching guys, and take care.